This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Good as he gets the pass away. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
They go with a direct snap. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw, all the yards after the...
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. To the air, it's Milroe. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man cover, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
completion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier in space now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
The game makes it second and medium.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50.
Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on this scramble. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
With the return, it's Adams. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Running play called on third and short. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They're going to throw it on third and very long. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. Plenty of time to throw. Firing to the right side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So now on comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Moves left out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
First down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find room. It's blue. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage,
and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And this pass is caught. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of down.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bama.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The sure hands. It's Bond. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's moving out of the pocket now. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Adams. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab behind the line. It's Law. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. Tie. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. See if they can convert the point after. Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. Pass midfield. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Back to pass. It's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Caught behind the line. It's Bond. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go.
That ball was thrown just a little bit higher. They could have gotten away with a completion, but great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's escaping the pocket now. He pulls it in for a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Law. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Haynes. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for some space. It's Blue. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Impressive spin move. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays. The time is winding down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, you love to see a